In terms of trying to go pro in Fortnite, what do you think the best possible practice is? 1v1 build fights? Forever zone wars? 1v1 realistics? Tokens? Ranked? Box fights? Kovacs? Edit courses? Free building? VOD reviewing? Wow, what if I told you it was none of those? In fact, none of them even came remotely close to being what the best possible practice is. After 4+ years of testing every single practice method through trial and error, I eventually figured it out and became a 90,000 PR plus player in OCE. So today I want to share the secret with you and exactly how I got there. So the best possible practice is tournaments. Think about it, bro. Your ultimate goal is to eventually place better in tournaments. And as you know, all practice is trying to simulate tournaments, or at least a specific part of tournaments, as best as it can, right? And you do these practices to practice things you would do in tournaments, therefore letting you perform better at those skills that you actually use in tournaments. But what's the best replication of tournaments? The tournaments themselves. Okay, this might sound like some absolute yapping from me. Like, okay, cool, I play tournaments anyways, and just sometimes I can't play them because of other reasons. So what's the point in even telling me all of this, Vujcich? Well, I'm glad you asked, because there's two very important lessons you must learn about this if you actually want to go pro. So the first one is the most obvious. You must play every single tournament you can. Don't miss that solo cash cup because you just know you have no chance at all to qualify for the next round. Don't miss that duo cash cup because, oh, you're just focusing on solos for now. Like, yes, I have explained before that as a beginner you should be focusing on solos, but you should still be playing all tournaments regardless. But then use almost all of your spare time on practicing solos. Because even though that hypothetical duos tournament obviously isn't solos and is duos, the amount that you learn from that experience is going to be completely worth it, even for your solo confidence and skill. And even if you have absolutely no chance at qualifying for round 2 or making earnings, you should still play the tournament. Because that in itself is the best practice and the best way to get yourself to that skill where you actually qualify for the next round or earn. Way better practice than skipping the tournament and playing scrims or 1v1s or VOD reviewing or anything else. Yes, this sounds so obvious, but there are people out there who make excuses to do this, so someone needs to let them know. But now, for the more common thing that happens all of the time that I wouldn't even be surprised if you did it too. In one example, it might look like someone playing a duo cash cup. They have 3 games left, but basically have no chance whatsoever to qualify for round 2, even if they were to win the next 2 games in a row. So they either quit the tournament, getting off their PC, or just do something else completely aside from the tournament. Or they start trolling around, not really trying that hard in the tournament, low-key subconsciously just trying to get it over and done with. This might seem completely logical to do to the normal person because to them it's just like, why would you even put in heaps more effort into something that has no positive return? But here's the thing, those last couple games of that tournament they could be playing right now are the best practice they'll get all week. And they should try as hard as possible in those few games regardless. Actual build mode tournaments that give earnings and or PR are far better practice than even scrims. So make sure you make the absolute most out of them every single week without fail. And start looking at tournaments as practice too, not just something to be practiced for. Hey, are you still stuck being a beginner to Fortnite competitive? Because I created an ebook which talks about all the common mistakes I've seen beginners make and, well, obviously how to fix them too. And the best part is, bro, I just decided to literally give it out for free, so you might want to check it out, bro. Click the link in the description.